Inside, we're going to do the same thing. Your inside branch is going to take a little bit more time, isn't it? If you're going to safe it. And get that flattened back out. Never want to safe that from the ground surface, or flatten it out after you've safed it from the ground surface. You want to hit it here so that it actually will blow that ledge back over more and enhance that even more. Yeah, that's what you do to your buddy. Huh? All right, got to get that in there and get it flat before you go on. Any questions? Just mark it right there. I don't think it's really going to save you any time to try to get that all beat down in there. Would I safe it or box it? Probably. The only thing the safings I think is doing for you is keep when they step on the inside of the other foot, it's not going to grab the shoe and pull it off. It also does relieve a little bit of pressure on impact. Who has a problem getting these corners in their fuller to pop out? Yeah, get nice crisp corners. Everybody's always got one side that does and one side that doesn't. You got to learn how to push that fuller. That inside, that corner wasn't wanting to come out, so I took that fuller and pushed it towards that corner and I drove it straight towards it. So to drive that fuller, and it's English. Yeah, you're hitting the opposite corner. If you want this one, you got to hit over here. I don't care how many times you lift and twist, it's not going to do it. You're going to have to drive it to it. It's English. Yeah, it does. All you're going to do is make a big trough right there that you can't blend back. So you're going to have, even on this side, when I come here, I'm going to hit that fuller here, reach out and hit it on that outside corner because that's going to drive that fuller around the toe instead of it shooting straight out, right? So I'm going to reach out here. When I set it, I'm going to hit it and pull it to me there. And then if that corner don't come out, I'm going to push that corner to it, and I'm going to hit it right there, and it's going to drive that corner out so I can get a good crisp fullering. Same thing on this side. That fuller's not going to come out, I'm going to hit it right there and push that fuller right up to it. Don't set your fuller in the toe too fast, I don't think, because then you'll wind up with it overset.
What do you mean by set the fuller, Joey?
A lot of people start right there.
Okay.
I think that's one of the last finishing touches. You're going to want to drive that fuller up there.
So get the depth you want first, and then go ahead and...
Right. A lot of guys I see, they always, no matter what, their fuller's leaned out here like this. They can't fuller down the middle because they can't fuller straight up and down. This wrist has got to go. If you think you're a little deep, you need to lean it in a little bit. That way it shoves the cutting point of that fuller out just a little bit. Because you can go from here, which is going to be extremely deep, or you can go to here, which is going to fuller straight up and down, right down the center of the stock. Does that make sense? We'll quarter clip it. What is that, the hind? Yeah, let's toe clip that one. Yeah. See how that's all blown out? It's just knocked in there right now. The next heat when I come out, I'm going to clean that up, gather it up, flatten it, and it'll be clean, crisp. I think that going back and gathering it up is where a lot of people go south. I don't think they ever go back and get a hold of it. Trying to get me to clip a horseshoe that hasn't got no nails. Real quick, just gather it all back up. Try to maintain contact on your horn so you don't change the shape of your shoe. I don't want to go here with airspace there because it's just going to straighten everything and ruin the shape of what I got. I want to keep contact on the horn, always moving the shoe where I have contact so that I'm not changing the shape of what I have. Any questions on that little bit?
Whatever shoe you make when you start your quarters, you can't foul. First couple hits on it, you get it pushed around. And you sweep it out and wrap a little bit so it doesn't wrap around too tight.
Yeah, I think it's, you see a lot of people. It's not just a toe bend laying around here, is there? When they start turning their branches, they go here. After you got a nice pretty toe, right?
Okay.
When you go right there and you got airspace right there, it's gonna drag this down flat.
Okay.
And it's gonna drag your toe quarter that you already put in your toe bend straight down flat.
We'll fill into that airspace.
Right. I think you need to come a little, you know, I don't think you got to be exactly 90, but you got to be pretty squared up to start it. Then when you get past your quarter, you can start coming back, straightening it out a little bit. Keep it from getting wrappy. I think if you go right there, right off the bat and start doing it, you're a pretty good tighty hand if you can do it without it bending your toe. Right here, I'm just cleaning it up. This is a lot of the cleaning up heat right here. Cleaning up all of my edges, my lines. Yeah, I don't want to get too much on the front edge because it's just going to squish everything. It's not going to forge. There's nothing there for it to forge. Same thing, outside, flatten it back out. See, that's where your flat, clean shininess comes from. Right there, that big hardy hole, I don't want that nail hole right in the center of it because it's just going to cave down in there. I want to try to get over to the edge as close as I can so it's got something to back it up. Can you say that again, Billy? The nail hole? Yeah, say that again. I said with that big a hardy hole, I don't want to be right in the center of it because when I hit that, it's just going to cave in. So I want to bring it over to the edge. It would probably be better to go here, but I'm going to ruin my pritzel if I try to go there, so I'm just going to come to the edge. Just trying to get everything good and flat. Any questions?
You shear down and then drive into the corner when you're clipping? The first few hammer blows, do you shear down or do you go straight to the corner?
Most of the time I'm going to go straight to the corner. I got a fairly round edge on my everyday shoeing anvil. These sharp edges kind of mess me up actually. I'm just not used to them. Then it just digs down in behind your clip more.
Okay.
But it's going to grab faster and easier.
With the sharp edge?
Yeah.
When you're making your sword bevel, does it matter whether you're using a cross peen or a ball peen or anything? Does it matter the difference in a hammer whether you drive straight into the corner or do you start dragging it down?
I think it does. I definitely think it does.
So with that hammer, you just drive straight into the corner with a cross peen.
Yeah, this hammer here, I'm driving this corner straight back down there. I don't want to get as far back in here. If I come back here, I'm going to grab more of this material. So I really want the material to come from down here. So I want to take this corner and move it to that point, which is going to move all that material behind it down. Right? Who has a problem with the inside, right where the fullerton starts, right in here? Anybody have a problem getting that pucker out? Yeah.
How do you get it out?
Just come right here and put it right on it and forge this back corner right down. You're almost hemming that inside. That one ready? Any questions?
He'll ask you about if you save as much for a pleasure fit. Just on a pleasure, is that just fitting like center stock compared to fitting the dime grip all the way around? Or?
Hold on, Josh, I couldn't hear you. What's that?
A lot of guys define pleasure fit. Just fitting like center stock compared to fitting dime grip all the way.
Pleasure fit would be, I think, would be center stock.
Okay.
But I think if you have a problem fitting center stock without being trappy here, the width of stock there is too wide.
Okay.
So if you fit center of stock and you're trappy on the frog, then your stock is too wide for that area.
For that section.
Yeah, you should have it. You should be able to fit with a foot. Go see Jim's got them aluminum feet back there by the mills. There's some aluminum feet on that show. A shoe for a foot. How do you know what kind of heels to put on that shoe? You're gonna make a meet in the middle. See, if you're trappy here without fitting center of stock, you'd be able to go here and not cover here and have the fit you want here if the width is stock. Especially on the insides, when that heel comes way back, that's got to be penciled up. You know what I'm saying? Yes, ma'am. Yeah, just lean it right there against the wall. See how that's been tidied up right back through there so he can get to that point and still be able to be center stock with his heels.
So if you want a wider section and fit center stock, you're covering up, you have to pencil it down.
Yeah, you got to tidy it up right past the last nail hole. That's why you sweeten up the inside.
Okay.
See what I'm saying? If you're trappy here, then this is too wide. You need to start learning to do that. If I put a check that meets in the middle on that foot, then I'd be pretty safe, right? Everybody comes right in with the Carter check, right here. Big check. Then they got a big old point sticking out here they can't do nothing with, right? It's most commonly seen. You're better off to go to center stock right off the bat. Then if you get an upright foot, you can move this point over to here to get rid of this. Or if you get an underslung foot and you want to fit him with something, you can just move this point over here. Does that make sense? Yeah, you just push it a little bit over this way. You can change that center stock up right off the bat. So, there we go. So you're going to fit center stock, real heel check, and a reverse heel check, right? An upright clubby foot, if you want to give him a little expansion out here, then you can do a reverse heel check and do a little bit here. But if you stick it out here, he's going to snatch it right off before he gets back.
So more upright.
So you can fit with width but no length.
Yeah, on that style of foot. You walk up to a foot that's got underslung heels, he's low, long-toed, you automatically don't want this on him probably, so you're going to go to this style. But when you're practicing in the shop, I think you need to go to center stock. Practice that. If you camp out on this style of heel check on everything you make, it's going to eat you in the end. You can take this particular heel check and go either direction with it in just about 2 hammer blows.
Yeah, the one in the center there where I've seen a lot of people over here get hung
Yeah, them heels come in here just like that, and you can't do nothing with that.
Hanging out the back.
Yeah.
The more upright foot, you'd want to put a lot shorter check on.
Yeah, you don't want to fit a bunch of length hanging out.
More round, underslung foot.
Yeah,
You'd have
lower
a
heels.
check on typically.
Yeah, so you can fit him a little extra, because you're going to come back here, right, to the origin here.
Right.
And you can't do that with this, Hardy, because this is not going to meet up right.
Okay.
So you're going to have this style of check on him so you can come back here with some length
Okay.
and material here.
Okay.
What up?
Kind of figured out how the foot grows. You
Right.
know, like an upright foot. Well, generally you don't need no length on them because it ain't going to grow off.
Yeah, it's not going to grow forward.
It's not going to grow forward. Right? It's going to grow like a mule, for instance. A mule, if you ever shot in a mule, you don't need no leg on a stinking mule. You know,
It's going to be just where you left it.
It's going to just go up like that or grow down, I guess. But
Shoot 'em
then
up.
the old thoroughbred horse, it's got a long sloping path.
It's going straight forward.
It's going to shove all it. You prevent
You
him
put a
from
length on
growing.
it so as they grow forward, they still.
Yeah, he's
got-
not going to grow off of his shoe. The key is still be standing on this horseshoe when you come back to reshoe him.
Okay.
If he's blown over and he's standing all out here with his foot and his horseshoe might be under there, it might not, that's probably not a very good situation.
Okay.
I wish more people, more horseshoers would pay attention to the conformation of the horse. I truly don't think the general population of horseshoers pay any attention to the conformation of the foot whatsoever. And to me, it's always been, you know, over the years doing clinics and stuff, sure, if you go somewhere, they bring feet, and I can see part of the crowd going, goddamn, boy, his shoes are short, don't he? And then I go to California and bring me a totally different conformation horse, and I can see about half the crowd going, what, your boy Hank can steal on him, You know,
Yeah.
and it's a hard time making my point that I try to pursue horses, not a type of shoeing, but I try to pursue
Like see him bring a upright horse and then an underslung horse at the same
Every
time.
one of them. Yeah, I'll flatten it. Do something to it.